What's going on, everybody? So I just wanted to mention a couple of things that either were added after the update or I noticed after the update. The first thing is something very, very brief. Now, by the time this video goes live, the change should be active, but I can't see it right now. And that is that Blood-Soaked Jade will be getting a modification to how it works with necromancers and their summons. And I imagine this applies to any character that is using summons. For example, if you're playing Barb and you drop your little hammer and you summon your hero, that'll also increase its damage. If you're playing, I don't know, like Monk, your Mystic allies, I'm not sure if Blood-Soaked Jade worked with them because they count as summons as well. Any summon, it looks like, will be working. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know that the summon damage for Necros will be fixed as of this video being live, which is a really, really nice change. So that's amazing. Thanks, Blizzard. We still need to fix our compensation and also a fix on the Echoing Shade and Hunger, as well as Blessing of the Worthy. But, you know, I'll keep mentioning that until it happens. For the purposes of this video, at least, I wanted to talk about the server merges. So I already made a video talking about how I think that this patch, or at least the future patch, might just fail because they don't really fix, or they will need to fix a few things before that patch goes live. For example, like Battlegrounds needing some bug fixes and a lot of current content problems that even if they add new classes and things, you'll not only have those problems still, but you'll actually exasperate those problems. And I was looking through this server merging here, which I think is actually a good change, but I also think the same thing applies to server merges, which is servers can merge, but that doesn't necessarily mean we'll have players in a month from now or 2 months from now because problems persist. And even more so than that, I see South America here, East Asia 2, North America 2, but I don't know anything about the European servers. I don't see anything for the European servers. Am I wrong on this? Do they even know anywhere where this is common? Like someone noted or something? Like, are they just completely ignoring European servers, or are they big enough to where they just don't want a server merge at all? Not only that, but if I just pull up here Diablo Immortal server list, you could find that some of the servers are actually not here. This is just like some random list here, but in the US West, at least, we have this is like the US West, this is the US East, and you're actually missing some of the servers on the US West in the server merge kind of area here. Are they shutting those servers down? Are they staying on their own? Why did they pick these servers? It doesn't make much sense. So not only is the entire European region kind of screwed or shafted, but it also seems like some of the servers here are either being closed, or I'm not going to presume that. I shouldn't say that because I don't think they're being closed, but they just seem to be completely ignored. That does seem true. Maybe they're encouraging people to server transfer out of those servers so they can just shut those servers down or something, or maybe they have plans to merge them in the future. But does this make any sense to anyone? Has anyone found any information about this? I've been looking around. I cannot find any information about some random servers that are not mentioned in the US West or US East, and I can't see anything about the entire region of Europe. It doesn't make much sense to me. So not only are there a few problems in the game, and I think that the server merges are a step to the right direction. I'm happy that they're in the game. I think that they do need to do a bunch of other things to actually make people stay in the game. But regardless of that, if you're on one of these servers that are not being server merged, does like this discourage you or what? Like, I don't understand why these servers in themselves were picked. I looked through the server list. I believe like Amber Blades was a server that someone mentioned in my comment section. You know who you are, and it's not here. Like, it's literally just not here. Our server's here, but Amber Blades isn't here. I wonder if they're focusing around specific servers that they know have content creators on them, perhaps. Because I know JT is on Town Portal, and I know that basically all the other content creators are on Storm Shield. In terms of our Aftershock group, there's a few other ones. I'm not sure what Apollyon's on. I'm not sure. There's a few other content creators out there that I know of. I'm not sure where their server is on, or what server they're on. But it just seems strange to me that they've completely left off like I don't know, 30, 40% of the servers that I know about in US East, US West, and in the entire region of Europe. Doesn't make much sense to me. But one other thing I also wanted to talk about is making sure that Blizzard does this absolutely correctly. And this is something that I've been worried about for a long time because we are Aftershock on many different servers, but we're not going to be, looks like, merging between regions. So, but regardless, a lot of us are content creators over here. Myself, Darth, Chosen, John. These guys, we have a lot of trolls out there, guys. We have a lot of trolls. And there could be a lot of trolling being done, not only to just us as content creators, but to other people within the game when they merge servers. So it's really, really important that we know and that Blizzard knows. This is kind of like an open warning to Blizzard that depending on how they roll out the server merges, this could cause an immense amount of trouble or trolling. And not only that, but we also would need to find out more information about how they will roll out in terms of, is this going to be a complete cycle merging where everyone's on the same cycle? Once again, I mentioned that I think that's exactly what's going to happen because it just doesn't make sense. Like, how are we partying with people if you're not merging the chats? Meaning, let's say you merge all 4 of these servers. You can't see them in game, perhaps because they're on different cycles, which means they each have their own different, or maybe there's different instances. I just don't think there's any like realistic application to where you can have 4 separate servers, but then have them like group together unless you're going to use the party finding feature, which I guess is one way. But that doesn't seem like something that really is going to be successful, right? Most of the content rather that people enjoying this game is going to be Vault. It's going to be Vault, PvP, and things like that. And when you have a situation where you can't run Vault because you're in different shadows and you have different immortal, like, it just doesn't make much sense to me. So I'm pretty sure they're going to have the same cycle for everyone here. But we really do need to figure out how and what's going to happen with these server merges. What's going to happen with these other servers that aren't even mentioned? What's going to happen with Europe entirely? And what's going to happen when they do roll this out? Are they going to have some sort of, kind of control over the situation? Are they going to make sure that there's not going to be a lot of trolling? And I'm honestly a little worried about all of that. I think that at the end of the day, it's not going to matter a crazy amount, but, I don't really have a lot of trust in Blizzard. I mean, they won't even give us compensation for a grouping that their fault is, or at least they're the fault of. So I'm not too secure in how I think Blizzard's going to handle this. But we'll have to see, I guess. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. I'm very, very curious if anyone's found out any information about Europe or some of these servers that are literally just not mentioned. And I'm going to do some more digging. And by the time this video comes out, if I found anything, I will leave it in the comment down below, in a pinned comment down below. So be sure to check that out if I found any updates. Thanks for watching, guys. This is a very strange thing. It's very strange to have like this, one of the biggest things that people have been waiting for, and you just leave out 20%, 30% of the players or 30% of the servers. So we'll find out, I guess. And I'll see you then.